Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome to Abhi on Camera, where today we're watching Young Justice Phantoms, episode 15. Now, this is right after my last episode reaction. I have nothing else to say. Uh, let's just get into it. Hi, Clark.
I do need your help.
Oh, it's you two.
As my brother always had a method to his madness.
Correct. This is what I was thinking last week, too. Why just random attack everything with a big laser trident?
Atlantis would never have accepted him as king.
Exactly what he's saying. What is the actual reason he's here?
This is not how the people perceive the decision.
Politics, people. Politics. This is so stupid. I mean, the fact that he's repairing a city that was just attacked, and now everyone else is offended that, oh, you're using money on yourself. It's like, he was attacked. Oh, man. Well, you're definitely alive. But that wasn't the boss, that was a monster.
Shall herald seas that bring red death, but
Red death?
will rise, restoring breath, and celebrate as all renew.
Flip.
So the first condition of the prophecy.
That's not good.
Want to be about that, but they are very worried about you.
Yes, of course.
We shall give you some privacy.
His wary voice was like, ah, man, now I'm gonna talk to my parents.
Hello. Yes, we have talked about this.
We have talked about this, but you haven't listened, Calder.
You do more than that. You always have.
Everyone is telling you you need to chill a bit,
I learned to be
and
responsible.
that's not gonna end well. Look, you are going to crash and burn if you take too much on. It doesn't matter how good you are and how long you can keep it up,
We gave you love.
but it
Always.
can't last.
And maybe that was the
Even if you're a superhuman,
gift we could have given you.
you're gonna give out eventually. Mentally,
Never home.
physically,
Always leaving you
something.
alone with your mother.
You need to take time to just be you.
But does he know who he is? I mean,
Captured
you take on so much responsibility.
to Atlantis.
Who is it under there?
You need to see this.
There's a water quake.
I have.
That's not a water quake. Mother of flip, it's a giant fire tornado.
My friend Clark said you wanted to see me?
Dude, they're from the future, they already know.
Why not go back in time and try again?
Obviously, that's not how this works.
Our time sphere was destroyed.
How did you get here from Mars?
We asked for help and she said yes.
She.
I'm Bioship. Nice to see you. Okay, just so you... I love that she appears as like a... You can trust him. I trust him. Fate. Who's in the helmet? You just pissed... Where'd you go? Believe you can punch it. Mother of goat. Oh no! No, she's fine. She doesn't believe she's there, right? Oh. Oh, we're back here. Okay, I thought this was like a whole different thing, but no, we're just back to this storyline while the wizards are off doing something else. Which is why Fate left, because they were chasing everything else.
So crowd control.
His face is so disappointed. He's like, I want to do something. Flip, flip, flip. Not now, you fool.
You should have led with Bioship.
That's what I said.
Good character. What do you need?
We may never know if we fixed things or not.
That's always the trick with time travel, right? It's like, is it gonna change? Is it not gonna change? What is it?
As you command.
Close it, close it, close it, close it. Good. Here's the thing, I know this is kind of pointless because we already know how that we have to wait for the others to stop this.
What will Ocean Master do should you both succeed?
Trying to kill us, probably.
Of course.
But one.
Connor, maybe you should stop believing in yourself for a bit.
It's attracted to my rage.
I mean, that's a leap in logic, but I guess that works. There he is. Shiny's back. Don't worry, Shiny over there is about to take out the trident. As per your magical prophecy. Prophecy, 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 prophecy. Do you have anything else to say besides whispering the word prophecy all over you? Again and again?
Will regret this, brother.
Did you say that last time? At least you probably did. You, who are you?
Merely a wanderer.
No.
Happy to have been of service to the crown.
No. Take that.
But what is your name?
I doubt you would have heard of me.
Please do.
Unless we want to thank.
Arian?
What?
Lord of Atlantis?
Why are you back?
The failure of Atlantis.
Were you alive the whole time? Oh my god. And of course, since this arc is all about politics, now who do you think the people want to be in charge again? Why are we at Garrick's house? Jay Garrick's house.
We need to talk.
Him too? You want him to run you to the future. Okay. Hello. Your son's back.
No.
And that was episode 15, Ebb Tide. A interesting, kind of crossover episode with our last arc with Zatanna and the magic and that whole, issue with Child. So we got to see what was happening in Atlantis. We actually kind of jumped through this episode in the other arc, so I thought that was interesting. First, I thought this was just a whole different thing entirely, but it's nice that it's like important things are happening in every place, just like always. Prophecies. This episode all had a whole bunch of other prophecy, and to be fair, I am very tired of prophecies. I don't hate them. I'm fine with the story. I'm fine with the prophecies and storytelling. It's kind of a trope at this point. Oh, but it's a prophecy. Right? Having read so many books and with the prophecies, it's just like, well, here we go again. That's the mentality. But I certainly wasn't expecting the masked stranger to be Orion. Certainly wasn't expecting that whole savage backstory to come into play even more in the future episodes. It kind of makes that savage backstory much more, important in my eyes now that, here's Orion, a character I wouldn't have known of without that backstory to help me as a viewer. It's very interesting to see what the Legion are up to. They're trying that last-ditch attempts. We got confirmation now. The reason they're here was to stop Superboy's death, which they moderately failed at. I mean, he still died, kind of, but he's not dead, right? He's in the world between worlds, right? And now, judging by the end of the episode, I'm assuming they want to use his speedster powers to launch them into the future. Because what other choice do they have? Their time machine is broken. And it's either use a speedster who can time travel without a machine, or try to have someone build a machine for you, which is a whole set of issues on its own, right? Especially when you're trying not to disturb the timeline. Speaking of Connor, we got spent more time with him in the void, and he's just kind of wandering, right? We're just kind of waiting. Zatanna is going to notice him soon, right? In this timeline of events. So, don't worry, Connor. Something's going to happen soon. We all hope. And yeah, I don't really have too much to say. We're right in the middle of the arc. So, we just got to find out what's next, right? This masked stranger was found to be Orion. How is that going to play with all the political trouble we saw last episode? Will Aquaman lose the crown of Atlantis? Will he be forced to step down? Is Orion trustworthy, right? Is he really Orion? Can he be trusted? Maybe he's working with Savage, That would be a savage thing to do. Why is he even here? Has he been wandering the seas? And if he's been wandering the seas, there's been a lot of stuff you could have been helping with. All these immortal types, right? They only show up until when the story requires them to, when they're just like ignoring everything in the background. Yeah, I don't really have much to say, though. By the time I finished this episode, I did change my mind and reschedule things a bit. One of the funnest things of my previous reactions was that I was one of the first to make it to YouTube for Young Justice, at least, but I don't think that'll happen this time. So I think I'll just watch the third episode right now. That'll mean my videos come out later for you guys, but hopefully you'll enjoy them just the same. But I don't understand. Will that really will YouTube punish me for putting it out later than usual? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. Can't wait to see what the third episode has in store for us. Will it be the end of this little Calder arc, or will they cliffhanger us with another episode? We'll just have to wait and see. Over here is the next reaction whenever that comes out. Over here is a playlist of my videos, and on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.